sent to me by a friend to try out today, called Procure Super Gel. It's supposed to enhance the bite. Very tough conditions out today. I think there's a 20-mile-per-hour southwest wind. So this is my first time using this. It was given to me and I have to give a review opinion back on it. If I like it, well, we'll see. I'll be using it more. If not, then I'll let you know. But today's actually going to be a tough day out there. Like I said, it's very windy, tossing the fly, and I'm going to be fishing the inlet. Hopefully it'll take my line where I want it to go, and the current's not too bad. I got a rising tide, so we'll see what happens there. This Procure is supposed to, I guess, give your fly a little scent, a little smell, kind of the same concept as Gulp, but with a fly. If I can combine those two, and there should be some good fishing. You never go wrong with Gulp. But let's see what happens today. If the fish are willing to cooperate. I get a lot of chasers on the fly. Sometimes they don't take. So if I can see fish coming in on it, this might make the difference. So let's go out there and see what happens. I'm going to start here. This is a medium sinking Clouser epoxy head. It's got a really kind of spearing, small profile. We're just starting off, but supposed to apply this. This works with hard baits as well. I don't know if it's going to affect the hair on the fly. See, it's kind of thick. I'm going to let this marinate now. Get it in fibers. A little bit of a walk where we're going, so maybe that'll give it a little more. It's really thick. I could smell it from here. This is saltwater formula. So it's oily. Got it on my hands. Only thing I'm worried about is that if the fly, the hair will lose some of its action being matted down. So maybe even if we get some on the line, I do a shark action. Can't explain what it smells like. It's more not too fishy, really. But the only thing I'm worried about is it's going to affect the action of the hairs on the fly, but maybe it'll disperse and do what it does. Let's let that marinate and see what we can get. I took a few casts with the Clouser here, and actually I could still smell it on the fly. I probably took about at least 20 casts. I'm going to try another pattern, but I could definitely still smell that scent. The only thing I can think it smells like is something like anise or something like that. I don't like it's very oily. Actually, I could still feel it embedded in the fibers. The oils are still there. And we'll see. I'm going to tie on another pattern, put some more on, and we'll see what happens. I had to drop something there, so. All right, we got our first fluke on it. It's a keeper. Oh, there he goes. So we dropped our first fluke. I should have had a better hook set. I'm going to put another drop on this. I think I had another hit right before him. The water's coming up now, so maybe we'll get a little more action. Try a little more. He took this red deceiver. Let's try another drop of the Procure and see. Maybe they'll grab it. How about 2 drops? All right. Like I said, the only thing I don't like so far is those oils. One thing so far that I noticed is it really stays on the fly well. I've been taking at least 20 or more casts per fly, and I've been using drops about, this big, and working it around the top mostly, and then down the hackle feathers. But it really stays on well. I'm bringing it in, and like I said, after 20-30 casts, I could still smell it. I could still kind of feel the oily consistency on the fibers. Fishing is slow right now. The water's coming in. We had that one fluke, and what I did notice is I did have a bite right before I caught him, and I'm pretty sure it was the same fish because I dropped into the same spot and he took right after. It tells me he had a taste of the stuff, and he probably nipped it behind, but the second time it was my fault. I didn't have that good, well, I might have had a good hook set, but I lost them up around the rocks. So it tells me that they do have a taste for it so far. Like I said, we're gonna do this more than once, but so far it seems like it's pretty good stuff, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get a few more fish, maybe not, but we'll just keep on going for a little bit. This is one of my sea robin imitations. So there've been little tiny sea robins around, so we'll see. Maybe I like this. One thing I noticed so far is I'm going to try something different. I'm going to put a little extra around the top of the fly. I noticed when it gets in the hackle feathers, they stick together kind of. But this was made to use on regular plugs and swim baits and stuff like that. So let's get some around the hook. It really sticks on there good. This is the end of part 1, and we're definitely going to dig into this product more on a more favorable day. The conditions today were kind of rough, so for the Fluke especially, and but it does definitely have potential. Like I said, that one fish that I had dropped, it was a follow-up pickup, and I believe it was the same fish because I had a hit right before, dropped in the same spot, and he picked it right up. So he had a taste of something he liked. One thing I didn't like was the way it stuck to the hackle feathers, but it seemed to break through after you work the fly a bit. And it definitely has holding power. I was very impressed how long that scent stayed on the fly for. I could feel it. 20-30 casts is an understatement. But we're going to try this again. Oh, there's a robin. We're definitely going to try this again. I just had a robin following my fly.